Hey y'all. Now, I might be speaking to the choir here because a lot of us, excuse me for coming out of frame, a lot of us are, a lot of our customers, we love every single last one of you. As most people are experiencing, especially companies of all sizes, a tremendous amount of business, and that's for a lot of reasons. We're not able to go into stores as we would before. A lot of us are working at home and we have time to breathe. Some of us are on leave, and it is a good time, definitely a good time for you to be doing your spiritual workings. I'm going to hopefully be able to put this up in our Google listing and in other places. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but definitely my YouTube channel. Greetings everyone. What we have been experiencing, and I had to put a sign on the door that says we are open for mail order only. Because people will see us in here working, because we are working, y'all. Between the products that you guys are ordering, which is a lot, and that's great. A lot of people have experienced really good business. It definitely has taken a lot off my mind as to how I'm going to pay the expenses to keep this store running. What we noticed early on, and when I started the storefront, was that I only wanted to have a storefront in a situation where we could sustain being here just off of the basis of the website. Because everybody knows that when you open a brick and mortar, usually the first year or two is really slow. That did not happen for us. We have become a community resource. You all saw my earlier videos where we had to close to the public and how much that bothered me, how much that disappointed to me. I love having classes here. I love people coming in. But also, if there's any indication of what's going on, like the people at the vegan restaurant, they've been closed since the beginning of COVID, and they have not reopened. Most of our business would either come from there or possibly Google searches and the like. So let me tell y'all what happened this afternoon. My family was trying to get my attention. I'm working here at my desk, and they're working on orders, and I'm doing the different stuff that, I got to do at my desk. And someone was trying to get in. They read the sign they had to have that says, even if you see us in the store, we are not open to the public. They went back to their car. They called me and said, I just wanted to know if I could pick up my order now. I looked at the website because I just updated it this morning, and the website says that we are open for mail order only. Now, there are some people who, depending on their situation or whatever, I can give special instructions to for contactless pickup, but I haven't done that yet. And I really, I do feel a great deal of loyalty to our local customers. That is not the reason why we are only doing mail order. It's not that we don't care about local customers, but we like living more. We have autoimmune diseases in my family that do not, they're not favorable for surviving COVID. In fact, my family has gone on complete lockdown again due to a recent person that we knew having basically a false positive, because they were tested later and a couple of times and they were negative. We don't want that type of scare again. And that's just within our own family. And close friends who are considered family. So my family, we go home, we go to the grocery store, and we go to this store, and nobody else is allowed in. So, I'm talking to this woman, and I said, did you read the website? Because she's like, well, I said, when did you place your order? The website says 10 to 15 business days, and we're working and getting things out faster than that. But we're trying to make room for slowdowns that we've experienced in our supply chain. We can't always get things. I've had to take products off the website, like handmade items like titty grease and those mini samplers and things like that, because of the time constraints that they take to put together. Once we can get ahead of this, I've got Mark here, but then some days of the week my nieces come and my youngest daughter comes. Other than that, big boos, that's it. And so I asked the person, I said, did you read the website? Obviously not. And then I asked this person, how important is staying alive to you? Are spiritual supplies more important than your life? And she was like, yes. Well, I got news for everybody else. Money is no more important than your life. Spiritual supplies is not more important to your life. I've explained to my students over and over again, while yes, I fully believe in the products that I sell, I fully believe in the power of the root, the herbs, and spirit, that you can cast your intentions simply with your mind, if you have to. These things are demonstrations of faith and generators of energy, but by no means are you completely ass out if you don't have an ounce of root. And I don't understand why people have started to think that way. As a supplier of spiritual goods, I want you to be alive to make another purchase. I want to be alive to be here to continue to educate you, for real. And of course, Trinity gonna go on over here and start the damn blower, which is my indication. You know how they play the music when you're getting an award? Basically, she's like, bitch, get the fuck off the internet, which is fine. I will in just a minute. But I'm gonna post this here. I'm going to post this on our Facebook pages. I'm going to post this in my customer group. That you have to understand that during this pandemic, not just with Big Liz Contra, not just with Azealy's Contra Garden, everybody is under strain to supply their customers with what they need. I have an order for toilet paper from a Black-owned company that I've been waiting for since March. It's July. And I have not called these people. I have not harassed these people. One thing about this lockdown is we really need to sit back and become better people. We need to have more patience. We need to understand that it is not business as usual. The astrology forecast explained it. If you are a spiritualist, you should know that everything about what we knew about the order of this earth is upended. The Arctic is on fire. Understand? And see, people are missing this. This is why Columbus has just mandated masks for everyone outside. This is why we have to have all of these rules, because people don't know how to act. As a person who is practicing a spiritual practice, as a merchant of people who sell spiritual items, I hope that all of us have a little bit more sense than this. The only time you should be without a mask is if you have a health condition that prohibits you wearing one. Otherwise, mask up. No, guess what? That's not to keep you from catching COVID. People have the wrong idea. That is to keep you from spreading COVID. So I'm going to say this again. No. You cannot come into the storefront. Yes, I want your money. I'd love to see your lovely face. But the answer is read. Read the website. Understand when you place an order that it is going to be 2 to 3 weeks for us to get it out to you, because we only come here a couple of days a week. Because we stay at home. Stay your asses at home so that you can be there when the mailman shows up with your shit. Stay at home so that you can stay alive and survive this shit. Stay alive. I wish I could play Staying Alive in the background because I'm a Bee Gees fan. Love, peace, and Afro Grease, Black people. I hope that everyone is going to do whatever they can to get through this. And for the people who have been ill and the people who have survived this, and people who have even died, I would hope that most of them really, really, really did their best not to get this But if you are still alive, if you are still non-infected, why in the fuck do you want to come out here, run the streets, and come up in anybody's store? Especially if it ain't food, then you can wait. So understand this. Local yokos, I love you very much. You will eventually be probably the backbone of my storefront. But the reality of the matter is, right now, we're servicing mail order only. Yes, Lana, yeah. Stay at home. Stay at home. And we're going to do everything to get your products to you at home. Okay? But don't you ever come by here unless I told you it's okay, you could, and I'm not going to be doing that. Love, peace, and Afro Grease. Y'all stay black. Talk to you later. Bye.